The state of this planet is dependent on several factors depending on the kind of issues that are being considered at a point. Problems like deforestation, acidification of ocean, global warming, animal slaughter, and extinction of biologically important insects due to excessive use of insecticides are a few of the issues that desperately need attention. Today's video is to satisfy this desperation for attention and bring forth a few of the significant issues that are gradually affecting the environment. Let us look at the role technology could play and the level to which things can be rectified. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and let us know about your feelings of the technologies introduced by us to you in the comment section. Don't feel shy if, in case you are not on the same page with us, we have a comment section here. Feel free to let us know. Though we have a few risks associated with a lot of technologies that we use nowadays, it is vital to have a closer look at the greater purpose being resolved by them. Number 1. PLANSTIC. PLANSTIC is a name that we came up for a product that could potentially be made out of plants with all properties of plastic. In other words, plant-based plastic could make a significant difference in the manner of which plastics affect the world today. The use of plastic is close to unavoidable as the world grows at a fast pace. This being the case, it becomes crucial to derive profits out of it towards the environment. As a matter of fact, the concept of bioplastic has already been developed by an Indonesian company, AVANI Eco. They have come up with plastic that is biodegradable in nature and is made purely out of biodegradable substances. This is a sign that the world has started understanding its assignment towards protecting the environment. This innovation came up in 2014, and we think that with time and more similar innovations, there will be a massive boom in this industry and will be a pioneer in environmentally friendly products along with fake meat and solar glass, about which we will also discuss in this video. Also, while we say this, it is also vital for you to know that the bioplastics being developed in the present day are not at all biodegradable. So the inconsistency lies for a lot of people to explore and research. This is where you, our viewers, come in, be the next environmentalist, and save the planet from killing itself. Number 2. Batteries. Nowadays, especially after the introduction and widespread use of electric vehicles, the use and demand for batteries have gone over the roof. It has become extremely important for us to consider the impact it has been having on the environment, even though in terms of emission rates, it beats diesel and petrol vehicles worldwide. Producing batteries is altogether not easy and free of problems. One of the greatest causes here is the high costs involved in production. The present-day batteries are made out of lithium and require somewhere around $200 per kilowatt hour to run. This cost should be brought down to just $1 to $10 per kilowatt hour. The cost is therefore too high. The need to optimize this was realized very recently, and a huge demand for it has been speculated, mainly as the world adopts EV technology. On average, the world consumes over 35 billion barrels of oil per annum, which means that a single person consumes over 5 barrels of fuel on an yearly basis. Replacing this with electricity will undoubtedly mean a massive increase in the demand. To make things a bit harder, an enormous change in technology is necessary for the battery's storage areas. Anyways, we'll speak about this sometime later. For now, let us stick with the batteries. Scientists back at duty again. Number 3. Fake meat. A lot of people on this planet are hard fans of meat of various different kinds, while a lot of people have higher appetite for meat. There is a significant number of groups throughout the globe trying to spread awareness against the meat processing factories and slaughterhouses for animal cruelty. These organizations have been trying to get in touch with scientists to research and develop a few products that could substitute meat entirely with the same nutritional values. This was when the world was introduced to the concept of fake meat. The consumption of meat must therefore be eradicated on humanitarian grounds. This was one of the major reasons why over 15,000 scientists from all over the world signed a petition warning about its impact on the world. Let us look at a different angle now. It is a fact that the production of beef, for example, requires at least 164 square meters of land for the production of 100 grams of its meat. This is one of the prime causes of deforestation in Central and Southern America. A very good way out of all these issues is to have a technology, or rather a product that could be a very good alternative to meat. This is where fake meat comes in, and it works wonders. There are a lot of companies, say for example Beyond Meat and Impossible Foods, who are already working in line with these products. Number 4. Graphene. The University of Manchester in 2004 came up with this innovation called graphene. The contention was that they had come up with a material that was thinner than paper, stronger than steel, and more conductive than copper. With such high claims, the testing and development of such a product ought to be comprehensive and in-depth, which truly is the case as it still is in process of coming out for commercial use. This product has high expectations and is said to be a very potential successor to bronze, iron, steel, and silicon. Let's get a bit technical now. We know you hate it, but bear with us because this one is just important. Graphene is just an atom-thick, flexible, transparent, and, as we said before, extremely conductive in nature. This means that being so in nature, it will be able to substitute a lot of other not so efficient elements that are being used in various processes, say for example electricity. Having a higher conductivity means it could be used in the transmission of electricity from one point to another. A higher conductivity will result in minimal loss, making it a superconductor. This will also mean that human beings will be able to save a lot of energy and make the planet greener than it is today. Number 5. Smart grids. Speaking of electricity and its transmission, let us get to a bit about the venues they use to transmit energy and the junctions they pass in the process. It is the fact that reliability on the grids is very high in the present day. They are also prone to a number of attacks and fluctuations. Overproduction has become very normal as a result of these flaws, which could be easily eradicated once we have a better system in place. Countries like the United States have already been testing their grids by switching to smart grids. There's a lot of work behind the application of such a concept. This isn't a single technology but an accumulation of a lot of them working together to bring the result being desired by us human beings. The system will be able to analyze the energy being used and produced to let us know clear figures to prevent overproduction and least wastage. This will help us eradicate wastage of up to 58% compared to what we did years ago. Number 6. Artificial intelligence. Allow us to end this list with the best innovation that we could all see. Before we proceed, we are aware that there are a few issues relating to a few of these innovations, but as we mentioned earlier, there are always some flaws in anything that brings forth an advantage. The use case of artificial intelligence is what we human beings need to think twice about. What we mean to promote here is the use of artificial intelligence in major computation and analysis. For example, Microsoft's AI for Earth program is one of the pioneer programs that aims at harnessing the potential for AI to bring more sustainability to the planet. Areas like biodiversity, water, climate, and agriculture are a few of other major ones on the list to which the program has full access. What it essentially does is that it puts together the relevant numbers and analyzes the progress being made in each one of these areas. AI will then be able to have a look at the damage that already has been caused, quantify it, and predict a few eventualities mathematically to determine the steps we as human beings need to implement. So as you noticed, AI cannot always be harmful to human beings and could reap great results if put to the right use. So, that is it about for today. We have tried to put in the most we could in this short video for you to take home and innovate. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the like button before you bid adieu to us. We'll meet you in the next video with more content for you to watch, learn, and get inspired.